Hello everyone, and welcome back to Blood Moon! Today we're going to be playing Detective! Let's go around and talk to people about this.
You're on
See
your
what the hell
honor.
they think of this.
Don't press your luck.
So he doesn't think it's, you know, valid? Interesting, so Rigmore Halfhand is a clever git. Do you have different things to say about this? No. Let's go talk to the shaman. He seemed like a knowledgeable fellow. And if memory serves, it did mention that they were supposed to be the lawful guys. Alright, what do you think of Engar Icemane? Both his father and his father's father were known to be brave and honest men as well. This isn't really an indication, you know. Genetics does not include honesty built in. And I guess you could argue upbringing? Yeah. Alright. Alright, what about Rizzy Icemane? She's a good woman and comes from good people. Her heart is open and full of love and life. I only hope that her heart does not get broken by this entire affair. I could probably break it open if you want. I'm pretty sure that 120 strength is enough to pry open someone's ribcage. That's probably not a very good solution to this issue, is it? Alright, let's go talk to his wife. This is probably going to be a very biased source. You know?
Don't stand about.
Just a bit. I should probably be using the map and not just wandering around and working on my brain. So we go over here.
Don't stand about.
No, that's the smith. Silly Let's Player, get a sense of direction already. I don't think I'm ever going to get a sense
What
of
say
direction.
you?
Ooh, Chapter 1 of A Dance in Fire. If you haven't read that, that's an acrobatic skill book. So.
Yes, I understand you are investigating Engar Icemane's theft. Don't stand about.
Nothing especially interesting. Some bear armor. There's no one in here, really, which is kind of odd. Most houses usually have someone in them. More bear boots. Someone left their pants in their bed, which seems a bit silly, frankly. Then again, I'm not one to talk for that. Number of times I've left my socks in my bed for an easy morning cannot really be counted. Mostly because why would you count the number of times you left socks in your bed? That's a silly thing to count. Where is Rizzy, then? Can I ask about her? From these people? Where's Engar, not Ingmar? How did I make that mistake? And Icemane. I walked right by it in front of all you guys and to the opposite side of the village. I am just full of intelligence today, aren't I? Very professional Let's Player here, people. I know exactly what I'm... Ooh, shiny. 262 gold. I take that if it weren't for the fact that it'd get me arrested. Probably stabbed. A lot. Getting stabbed hurts. Rigmore. Interesting. You're a very obviously biased source because you're his wife. That tends to bias your views. Let's ask you about your husband. We had spent some time together.
Come on.
there's a potion under the bed. Quality fortify health. Nice detail, game. Well done. Hello. He leaves his lovely life for weeks at a time while on the hunt. She has spent some time with him, and her husband is away for weeks. Is anyone else thinking what I'm thinking? Suspicion.
Yes, I understand you are investigating Engar Icemane's theft. You're on your honor. Don't press your luck. You were to investigate a crime.
Let's ask
Have
him
you
about
done
Engar
this?
and the like. A fine-looking woman, well-bred. Insightful, Tharston. Very insightful. Can I talk to the man himself?
You were to investigate a crime. Come on, have you done this?
Where is the blackguard? Hagrad the Stone, no. That's a skull guard. You can tell because they wear a helmet.
You
Engar
who
Iceman.
ought to be my judge, what would you ask of me?
I thought him a friend to my family, to my wife especially. Going by the implications I'm reading in this quest, man, it's a bit more than friendship. Also, I ran into this. This actually ties into something that we could have done at Ald'ruhn a long, long time ago.
Come on then, say something. Yes, I understand you are investigating Engar Icemane's theft.
What did I need to talk to you about to kick this off? I'm sure you all can get the implications here, what's going on. They do play it out very subtly if you don't know what's going on, but once you get a few parts, it's pretty easy to piece together what happened, you know?
Don't stand about.
Let us go with this shaman for advice. Nothing. Thank you.
Hello again, friend. What may I do for you?
Oh, the Yellow Book of Riddles. Does this actually have riddles in it? Ah! That's a solution to some of those Atronach riddles you could have gotten a while back. Remember them, ladies and gentlemen? The ones that I actually had to brute force the last one on because I couldn't figure out the answer myself? Yeah. Interesting.
You like to dance,
So who else do we talk to about this? By the way, I do remember this pen. There's some annoying triggers with it that you're going to have to deal with at the end of this quest. So remember that, okay?
You, who are to be my judge, what would you ask of
Could I
me?
just ask people about Rizzy Iceman and the like and see if I can get anything out of it?
Don't stand about. You like to dance close.
Oh hey, athletics up. That's always useful. He's a smart man. Look.
What say you?
Was it perhaps something else?
You, who are to be my...
It's obvious I should be looking for something more than just words at this point. I need evidence of the crime. Physical skacking evidence. Wait. Furs.
You are the one who is to investigate a crime that's been done. How may I help
Whoa! Called it!
You are the one who is to investigate a crime that has been blamed on my husband. How may I help you?
You know, if you just told me that in the first place, I could have saved a lot of running around, lady. Apologies, ladies and gentlemen, I can get a bit frustrated with stupidity.
What say you?
That being said, if I was actually able to do it, I'd show...
You, who are to be my judge, what would you ask of me?
Stop thumping.
Apologies, I had to stop that, but... if I had the choice, I would show this letter to Engar Icemane. And have him go deal with this, but that seems a bit too vigilante for the Skull, which is kind of interesting for what is ultimately a rather barbaric tribe. That's because the wolves are the honorable death, good sir. I don't know why being torn apart by wolves is better than dying in the snow, as I wouldn't choose either.
Don't stand about.
He basically tried to get Rigmore Icemane killed so he could have Icemane's wife, which basically sounds like the plot of a soap opera set with crazy Nords, entirely too much flippin' snow and cold, as you may have noticed. And, well, a lot of other things. What was that? What was that? What line is that? Duh. Why is that a sound? Why is that a sound? What was even the point of that? What was even the point of that? That was a very silly sound. Okay. Alright, we can choose exile or death by wolves. Let's feed him to the wolves. At least that's probably quicker. You get the same result every time. The Helm of the Wolf's Heart. It's okay, I guess. It's wolf light armor, which is decent light armor, but it's not like glass or artifact tier. If you're in Blood Moon, you want glass or artifact tier armor. Or, you know, Daedric tier armor. You get my point. And the enchantment of Fortify Agility and Sneak 5 points constant is... it's okay! That's the best, that's what really what this Helm of the Wolf's Heart boils down to.
You?
It's okay! Yet I can get taken down to half health by random encounters. Hello, ceremonial wolves! I'll say this, he may be a cheating bastard, but he's honest about going to his fate.
You're growing weak.
He will try and fight back, but unless you cast a ton of buffing spells on him, he dies. This is mostly because those wolves are technically werewolves, according to the engine. Also, Engar Icemane will like you by 40 points more for clearing the name. So, yeah.
You have cleared my name and restored my honor. What can I do for you, my friend?
You know, I can't imagine why he'd be happy with that. Just cannot imagine.
It was a rock. Who cares what kind of rock?
Look, I know the guy was kind of dumb, but really?
You have done well, showing your loyalty and wisdom.
Alright. I think I can prove my strength. I've got 120 points of it. I could probably punch a rock out. I am a rock. I am it all. What? Okay. Let's go to the north side of the lake then. After all, well, technically it'd be storyline appropriate to end it off here at 20 minutes in.
What say you?
That just isn't enough time. I'm sorry. I feel like a dick doing that. I don't want to feel like a dick. Feeling like a dick makes me feel like a dick. You know? I know it's a bit of a tautological logic thing, but doesn't mean it's wrong. Yeah, let's go over here. Excuse me a moment, I need to wipe my glasses. Oh dear, that's already happening. Ladies and gentlemen, the water is on fire! Yes, a disturbance! Wolves that walk like men are already here. I killed one. Alright, what do you want me to do? This situation seems odd to me. This is actually a hint on what you're supposed to do.
What of A-slip, my friend?
A-slip. So it's pronounced like letter A, slip, as in you slipping and falling. Also, the fire does not actually burn you. Why? Fidget-my-game logic. For some reason, the water just peters out here. I have no idea why, because that wouldn't be how water actually works. But I'll chalk it up to, again, video game logic. Alright, let's find a Draugr Lord. Draugr with an actual name. These are just the nameless mooks, of course, so I have no compulsions in slaughtering them. Not that I've really showed compulsions about slaughtering things with a name. Alexia comes to mind. Heck, when I was first planning this Let's Play, I actually flipped a coin to see if I'd kill Vivek for shits and giggles. As you can guess, by Vivek not being dead, I decided, no, I will not kill him for shits and giggles. Yes, I'm certain your rotten corpse is very threatening. Give me my box of loot. Feather belt, meh. Hackalo leaf, meh. Hammers, very not meh. I always need more armor as hammers. Always, 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 always. I'm a bit obsessive compulsive over the whole how your equipment damage thing. You may have noticed this. Oh hey! Loot! Get out of my way! In the way of my loot, I should die. And another hammer! And another exclusive restore health! Which takes me up to 51 exclusive restore healths! Truly, I am in a very low stockpile when I have 51 exclusive restore health potions, which actually is how many pounds? 547 to... I have 12 pounds of exclusive potions just from that. Wow. That guy speed kicked me in the face when he was out of JoJo. Damn. Oh, hey, a dead man. You have anything interesting on you, dead man? You have gold. And some Nordic mail. Which is objectively inferior to Daedric unless you really need the weight freed up. You have a unique name, Corpse? BM Corpse Loot. Truly a fascinating and insightful name into the nature of the game. BM Corpse Loot. More serious, that just means he has the Blood Moon drop table, which is better than the normal one, but not very good still. So yeah. Let's go this way this time. Yes, I'm certain things are very scary, Drugger, but you're not even worth looting at this point. Grave Tar is pretty trash. For me, at least. Another corpse! I bet it has BM Corpse Loot. It does have a Nordic Silver Dagger and a Quality Restore Health, so I'll take that. But yeah. Hey, Slip, where are you? This place is kind of difficult to navigate. You're giving me a journal entry if I killed him. I know that. Looks like there's a route if I go this way and then this way. Ah! A Slip's Lair. I wonder how I know that name, given that I've never been here before. I guess it's the same way I automatically know the name of every location I wander into. Video game logic. Yeah. You're going to drown in exclusive restore health potions on Solstheim. Figuratively speaking, not literally speaking. I'm not sure what trying to drown yourself in restoration potions would do, but I'm not really going to try and find out, because it doesn't really exist in real life. Also, you know, drowning sounds like it would kind of be a sucky way to die. Most ways are a pretty sucky way to die. A Slip's Barrier. Alright. What is your story? Okay. You know, most super necromancers come liches, not human-eating corpses. So good for you! You broke from the mold. Well done for being unique, good sir. You eat people's flesh. Huh. Oh! So he's basically... Oh! He turned himself into a Draugr to keep the barrier intact. So this is why... Now, you can either do two things here. You can kill A-Slip and nothing will really happen. But the other option is to help A-Slip deal with things. No, I don't want to load. I don't want to load. Let's save before we go and fight a bunch of very powerful Daedra. Daedra? let's repair my equipment too, just in case. Didn't take much, but hey. Now we run into these. Dire Frost Atronachs. Significantly more dangerous than the normal ones. There's 10 in total. We have killed 1 of 10. 3 of 10. 4 of 10. 5 of 10. 6 of 10. Alright. Nothing I care about in here. 60% hostile casualties. This is basically the point that pretty much any mortal force would break and run with morale loss. If it was actually in large-scale formation fighting. Oh, hello. 7 out of 10. Hello. 8 out of 10. 404. Is this a joke chest or nope? It's just a normal gold chest. I was wondering if it might have a joking title because 404 is a very commonly found internet error when your internet decides to go bork. 80% hostile casualties. 20% to go. Willing to bet they're down this way. There's 1. And there's 2. Hello, you're the last one of your kind still remaining. Power of destroyed the entire island were you to work together. You know, for a bunch of people who are supposed to be able to destroy the entire island, I'm really not impressed. Then again, they took 2 or 3 hits from me to kill. So I suppose it's a bit of a testament to their might, eh? I know that sounds rather arrogant, but I really am a very, very heavily built murder tank. I'm honestly considering turning the difficulty up to 20 from its current 0. Just so that I have more of a challenge. Ah! And now A-Slip essentially kills himself. You have nothing on him, but however, if you kill him, you will also get his ring. It's a pretty decent ring. As you can see. Good for spellcasters. I don't care. Let's rest until I'm healed, just to get my magicka back. And let's repair my equipment too, just to make sure, right? And let's leave. Not really too much to say now. We have solved the problem. great, it's doing this again. One moment, please, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, there we go. Apologies, it'll do that sometimes. Morrowind is old, and therefore doesn't really play nice with modern recording software too well. And recording software old enough that it'll play nice with Morrowind won't work too well either, because Morrowind was before the times where recording software was really a popular thing to be used. You know? I find it hard to put the game at fault for its time. Now let's get to the surface and show that we solved the problem. Something to note, the dire frost astronauts do spawn even if you kill A-Slip, so he's right even if you decide to believe he's wrong. I know that's a dumb sentence, but whatever. Alright, you have some matters to attend to. I'm gonna go back to the Skull Village and make a double check that I've left a mark there. Now, they managed to block my attack. That's a good job for a right leg. Right legs are pretty terrible. And another herd of cavalry. Alright, I should have more than enough magicka for a mark to be successfully cast. Where is it? Mark! Failed casting! Failed casting! Failed casting! There we go. Can I cast Divine Intervention, or do I not have enough magicka left for that? I have just enough for one shot, it seems. Yep. Alright, let's go drop my new hat off at Raven Rock. It's a nice hat after all, and we do need to burn some time before Coursed Windeye will return to his shaman's hut. 549 weight. Also, I should dispose of A-Slip's ring. Just on general principle, I'm not going to use it, so I should save my inventory space so it doesn't get too cluttered. One of the issues with Morrowind is that if you want to play optimally, you want to carry about 10 to 20 pounds of various jewelry, weapons, and other miscellaneous items around just to make sure you have all the buffs you can possibly run. And all is necessary if I'm playing at a very high difficulty. It's not really all that fun to watch. It's fun to do, but that's probably because I like crunching out how to do it properly. I do not expect everyone to conform to my interests after, so yeah. Of course, if I did want to do it, I don't lack in equipment to try that technique out. I do lack, however, is room to put my new hat. I'm out of room for hat. Oh dear. I am out of room for hat. How do I deal with this? I'll put it on top of the shield. And let's rest until healed, just to make sure that my Magica is fully restored. Then let's recall! Get back to Skull Village. Give you time. One go! Very well done, game. Very well done indeed. Is the shaman's hut re-inhabited? No, it is not.
Could be worse.
It's kind of cool that he has a sort of redemption story there, you know? Oh, bloody hell, what is it? What is the combat music coming from? Blight Flesh. Where do I turn it off so I can stab things? Who do I murder to make it shut up? Because this is not a combat music place. This is a quiet music place. I have sword, and I am not afraid to use it. Fun fact, well, I believe there's no hollow tree stump equivalent in Oblivion. You can find hollow rocks and boulders in Fallout 3 and New Vegas, both of which were made by Bethesda.
You like to dance close.
Or at least published by Bethesda. And they both have very good sniped build items, much like the hollow thing has, so yeah. Can be quite helpful. Also, resting here is illegal. I don't want to go to sleep in the water. I think the reasoning for this should be fairly simple. It should have an iron weapon of some sort. Or is it steel? I saw that's iron. Cruel spark sword, that means it's iron. Man, I am drowning in extensive store health. Hotkey to 6. Let me check, ladies and gentlemen. For 6, I have the Hearth Belt. But for 4, I also have the Hearth Belt. You know what? I'm going to put my exclusive restore healths on my 6 key so I can just chug an exclusive restore health instantly. Let's see if that works. It does! Ba-bam! Good for a pinch. A nice thing to learn, because to be honest, I didn't know about hotkeys until someone told me about it. I haven't played this more than I even have Skyrim. I really do want to find my dedicated service I can rely on so I can post a screenshot of my Skyrim playtime on Steam. It's kind of silly, frankly. Another Winter Rune Dagger. I'm honestly tempted to put a Winter Rune Dagger in my loot cache because they're semi-uniques. That they only come from Frey's Hags, and they're uniquely named, and all the uniques have the same enchantment. It's like a non-unique unique, which is interesting. You know? Oh well. Can I nap here? Rest for 24 hours. Alright, another 24 hours. And one more set of 24 hours just to make sure. No, your journal has been updated message, but let's get up to the shaman's hut and see if he's there. Of course, Wind Eye, that is. Oh yay, loading area. I always love seeing that message. It means I'll get stuttery flickers. This game wasn't really well coded in comparison to the modern games. Can we tell Tharson and Heartfang I complete the test of strength? Okay.jpg. What?
Werewolves in the Great Hall. Get in there quickly.
I'm in the Great Hall. That's a lot of werewolves! They'll normally be dealt with by the guards pretty quickly, because the guards all have Nordic silver weapons, which are quite strong. But on occasion, named characters can actually be killed. Also, if you buff up the also, if you really want a set of
werewolves in the Great Hall. Enter the Great Hall. Some of the beasts ran inside.
If you really want... Oh, never mind, I forgot this is a scripted event. Yeah, Heartfang vanishes. But the Honor Guard will always die, which means you get a free Nordic Silver Longsword instead of Nordic Mail Armor. Hello, Korst. Yes, I killed everything. Very good, thank you. I'm good at that. It's kind of my job. Kill everything. Spare nothing. Wait, I'm infected? How? I am a blob of super magical god cancer. How did the werewolves infect me? How does that make sense? It's a scripted event here. This is the only time if you have Corporus that you can get it without crafting a custom spell of weakness to common disease. So if you want to be a werewolf, now's the time. If you don't want to be a werewolf, get a potion of cure common disease. There's something else that cures common disease. Right now, it's just drained fatigue 1 point. Sinez Lupinius. I'm not sure if that's how you say it, but sod it! Alright, somewhere in here I've got to have a self-heal, right? Blight Disease. Dispel. Grace of Almsavie. Cure common disease on self. There we go! Problem solved! Now, I'm not going to go the werewolf route. This is because the werewolf route is absolutely hard as nails. Like, I'm not even joking. Even accounting for the kind of irritating bits that make it annoying to Let's Play, it would be absolutely hard as nails. You don't get your armor, you don't get your weapons. And worst of all, it relies on your hand-to-hand skill for combat, something I have not trained up at all. Alright, Blood Skull! A blood friend to the community. There is no knowing what might drive a man to such a foolish action. He wanted to get laid. That's why he did the stupid thing. He wanted to get laid. He wasn't thinking with his head, he was thinking with his head. Anyway, next up is the Restog. A ceremony of blessing and cleansing. Well, after a werewolf attack, blessing and cleansing sounds like a good idea. Also, I'm using an error here, the Tombs of Scalara. yeah. But I think we're going to be going to the tombs with Scalara next time. So, if you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, please leave them in the comment section below, or in the threads on space battles and sufficient velocity that will be linked in the description. I'll try and answer them as best as I can. And for now, goodbye.